tailored just for you. A former football player and coach, Corey brings the same dedication to protecting what matters most. Call 706-569-1121 or visit Corey Lindsay State Farm, where you know you're not just a policy, you're family. Like a good neighbor, Corey Lindsay is there. With over 27 years of experience, Corey and his team proudly serves Georgia, Alabama, Florida, and Tennessee, offering auto, home, life, and small business insurance tailored just for you. A former football player and coach, Corey brings the same dedication to protecting what matters most. Call 706-569-1121 or visit Corey Lindsay State Farm, where you know you're not just a policy, you're family. Like a good neighbor, Corey Lindsay is there. With the
might not be ready. Yes, sir, man. Welcome back to another week of the Midweek Hustle. I'm back. You know, y'all were here last week without
we can't help you old people.
I mean,
right. You paid them folks off.
I ain't owe nobody. Y'all didn't even know we was even doing no show.
Man, listen, talking about you like a dog. They said you owe a lot of folks. That's why you ain't show up last
2 weeks, man. I paid all my debts.
Paid all up
on time.
On time.
Well, I get sick one Friday. I'm well by Sunday, Monday. Ain't nobody text me. Well, ain't nobody call me. We just checking on you.
Hey,
I'll go on about yourself and just do a whole show.
Doc is my witness.
I wake up and I look on Facebook. Monday Morning TV Live.
We supposed to be talking about this.
Y'all just be just kicking. Having a good old time.
I called the man by 9 times. We started to do a wellness check on you, man. We were so nervous.
Y'all supposed to do that Sunday. No, I wasn't even sick no more. Come Wednesday. Man, talk about it. What's going on, man? My bad, man. Welcome back to another week of the Midweek Hustle, man. I am your favorite commentator, Ant Merritt, alongside my OG, the coach, Mike Woods. Got his pop hat on.
Yes, sir.
Hideous.
Yes.
Columbia Blue Devil.
Yes, sir.
Who wears 75?
Don't worry about it. They gave it to me. I wear it. I'm wearing it. 75. The colors are beautiful. Look at it. My daddy hat every week, y'all. I'm coming with one of my daddy hat. I'm finna be like Cam Newton. I'm gonna get some. I'm finna go get them decorated, and every week I'm gonna be dead sharp. So you can come in here and have Stephen if you want to. It's gonna be some problem. But anyway, we are 6-1, the Blue Devils, and I heard you keep up a lot of mess on social media.
Boy, they own me.
I'm just telling you,
they own me bad.
Yeah, you should have shut your mouth.
Hey man,
I'm about them blue peppers.
You know what? And that's my fault. Cause here I am trying to be the voice of the voiceless.
Yeah.
I'm minding my business at work.
Yeah, somebody.
They sent me, hey man, I know you got a strong following. Hey, can you ask the people about why they got Columbia High on the Muskogee County School District and not Carver? And they won the region. And boy, I jumped off the porch.
But look,
I jumped off the porch and fell for it.
Before you go any further, man, we would like to say our sponsor of the day is no other than the man, State Farm Insurance Agent, Mr. Corey Lindsay. Corey's out there based out in Flat Rock, out there in Flat Rock, Midland. Yeah, he's been doing this thing for a long time in Midland, Georgia. He's proudly served the neighbors since 2004. Over 27 years of experience. Man, get everything.
Oh yeah.
You want some insurance? What?
He got the motorcycle. Got condo. Rentals. Home.
Budget. They look bundle everything.
Everything together. And whole
go see the young brother Corey Lindsay getting it done out there on the corner. Right there. Right now. You Tractor Supply. You got McDonald's, then you got all that good food over there. You can go over there.
They done built all that up over there, man. Popeye, Culver, that Butterburger.
I'm telling you, man. Boy, you know what? Beef Marrows, all that good stuff over there. So you ain't got no reason. You can go get your insurance, bundle everything, then go eat, then go home.
Absolutely.
That's where we at now.
Yeah, man. But Midweek Hustle, man, a great previous week of football, man, we had that Midtown Showdown, your rivalry.
That's it.
Yeah, man, your alma mater taking on Hardaway.
Whooped them.
It was the Thursday night game. We
whooped them.
Yeah, y'all did. Yeah. Hardaway was still winless.
Y'all did.
I can't.
Hey, man, like he's scared to say it. We whooped them.
Boy, Lord, man, this y'all first good season.
Don't matter about that. We think about last year, man. Nobody caring about last year. We worry about this year. 38-7.
What about the last decade?
I don't want to talk about that. See, I'm talking about the future. The future. We just talking about what's going on now. We have changed. Man, Coach Peters, shout out to Coach Peters. Did a great job Thursday. I'm just telling you, man. We on the move. We might be run up. We might whoop Sumter.
Run up for what? Well, now
we might whoop Sumter.
Drug testing. Denise, you bring the cup. Mike, bring the cup.
No, we might whoop Sumter.
You know what? I'm gonna root for y'all to beat something because something that them country folk they down that road. They fed us good now.
I'm talking about them folk fed us good.
Boy, they fed us so
good. Man, hush up, man. Them real.
Yeah.
That man,
needed no salt.
Ooh,
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all got to understand how good these real were, because we was out there eating it in the rain. Like,
I'm telling you, no umbrella.
But nothing.
No umbrella.
Just a plate, yep.
And they gave you the plate to help yourself.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he did, man.
And then they got a guy down there named Curtis Porter. Man, that man had some turkey legs, make you do the stinking legs.
Yeah.
Man,
you had
turkey legs.
leg.
Woo, woo. Look, I ate a piece of mine because we called the game.
Right.
I looked around, man, dark children, and tore up my turkey leg
to the
and
gristle.
destroyed. I looked over there, I said, man, they joking, they ate my turkey leg, man. Okay.
You said you didn't want
Yeah, go ahead, man. But we'll come back to it. Man,
man. Like I said, we had a great week of football. It started Thursday night with the Midtown Showdown. Columbus defeating Hardaway, getting that get back from last year, and that rivalry just starting to pick back up, man. So it was good to see. Columbus, they're playing good ball this year.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So they got, I believe, 2 games left on their schedule with they got Sumter County and Spencer. Spencer first, and then
go whoop both
Sumter.
Go hit them with the
for your sake, I hope so. Because if they lose both of these games, Mike, you cannot come in here on the following Wednesday.
I'm coming.
And sit here with the way you've been talking.
I'm coming. Hey man, hey listen. You remember the boss lady came up there? How she came up there?
Boy, y'all should have seen
Miss Janine came up there. She came up there with a Hardaway. I'm gonna put it out there. She came up there with a Hardaway. This is what happened when you split. She came up there with a Hardaway jacket on and a Columbus Blue Devil shirt. When she walked out of there, she put that Hardaway jacket in her purse. And she wore that Columbus Blue Devil shirt out there with pride. That's how you do it, baby. I'm telling you, man. You know how you do it.
Hey, man, quick rundown of the score, man. The game we went to Friday night, man, a mud bowl in the rain. We're going to definitely get into that more. Carver beat Sumter 8-7 in a instant classic. Columbus defeated Hardaway 38-7 in the Midtown Showdown. Central 58 over Carver Montgomery 35. Remember, they was see a couple of them highlights. Boy, they played in a beautiful stadium too, man. But that freshman big play BA still going crazy. Opelika 42, Enterprise 20, Auburn 38, Smith Station 0. Brookstone 19, Pacelli 14.
That was a big rivalry.
Yeah. In-city rivalry, man. Crosstown rivalry is always a good game. They played for a state championship versus each other a few years ago. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope. That's still rekindled. And then Westfield School 24, Cavalry 23.
Yep. Man, I'm just saying, man, that's we had some rivals. That big rival that Brookstone and Pacelli, they act a fool out there too.
Oh yeah.
They act a fool out there. So that was I can imagine how tight that game was at 19-14. That was a good game, and they always have, both those schools always support that no matter what the records are in that game there. But man, hey, I'm just happy, man. Hey, listen, before we start back on to get into the game of the week. No, let's go into the game of the week, because
we can get into that.
Okay, so
we got time. We ain't got no guests today.
I wanna understand, why did you feel the need to put your input, let them folk gas you up, man?
All right, so everybody tuning in, man. We got the live going out of this. We appreciate it. Tim Wood, what's up? The May, what's happening? All right, so last night I'm at work. I'm minding my business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And us, we call this neutral. We call it down the middle. We have our little favorites that we root for. I root for my alma mater. You root for yours.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we want to see these kids in Columbus succeed. It's always good when you have multiple teams winning. We want to see good games.
Yes, sir.
I have no clue about a Muskogee County School District page. Like, it's not even on my radar. Like, my kids go to school in Muskogee County. So, if they need something, their mamas will reach out to me, let me know, hey, they need this, you got to pay for this, send me the ticket. That's not my expertise,
yes.
Right? Sports, I do that.
Yes.
School stuff, hey, if I need to be somewhere, she lets me know, I'm there. So I wound up getting a text, hey, bro, I know you got a following on social media. Can you ask, how come they celebrating Columbus high on the Muskogee County School District page and not Carver when they just won the region? I said, man, you know what, that's crazy. But yeah, I got you, why not? Post a picture, make my comment, hey, no hate, just curious, why do y'all think? I go on about my merry way, go to work. Boy, I come back to them comments.
Boy, they lighten up.
Boy, what? Oh, you race baiting, and it ain't even, I wasn't even thinking about, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking it's a more diverse football team.
But again, what people don't realize, and again, even you probably didn't realize, it used to be a huge rival.
Yeah.
And again, I understood what you were saying about it. because again, Hardaway people did not come out. Columbus had a pretty decent crowd, but Hardaway people did not come out and support it. And you're 100% right. Not only did you right about that, we talk about that same thing about Carver. You know, we can't. We beat up them Carver fans for not going out and support those kids. But again, if you got kids, when you talking about a rival, don't matter. It don't matter about the score. Don't matter about the records. People gonna show up for those games for it to be a rival. And then again, like I said, I understood some of the comments and what people were saying. Sharon Vernon, she's a former classmate of mine. Yeah. But it's because
former coworker of mine.
We're not used to football being a
but even we sit down and like I said, Columbus is treading in unfamiliar territory.
Exactly.
And we have praised them. We praised Coach, you know what I'm saying? Just how they've been able to maneuver even with the schedule. I've never seen Columbus high at 6-1 this time of year. You know what I mean? So
I can't remember.
So it's a big kudos, but at the same time, I don't ever want it to be overshadowed that a rivalry win versus a winless team is bigger than a region championship. But that's not the kicker.
What is it?
It was a slideshow. They had Carver up there. All you gotta do is click over. But I didn't go to the page. I'm just going on what these folks done sent me.
So these folks done gas you up.
Boy, they done set me up. I took the bait. I jumped off that porch wide open.
I tell you, that's what they'll do to you.
Yeah.
And hide.
Man, I would at least think he would come to my rescue in the comment. I ain't saying that. I don't want to call him out. You know, that's my partner.
No, you should.
I want him to. Hey, y'all, that's my fault.
No,
I'm the one that sent it to him.
Look, I ain't the one.
Because that wasn't even on my radar.
I ain't the one starting no mess. But he gassed you up.
He did.
You should call him out and tell him he owe you a public apology.
He didn't even apologize. He didn't say my bad.
That ain't right, man. That ain't right.
Bro,
whoever did my partner, the youngster like that, you were dead wrong because you should have came back. And you got a chance right here to apologize right here.
He can jump in the comment. But man, I ain't never been too prideful. I ain't never been scared to be wrong. Like Columbus High people, the community, Muskogee County school district. I'm on my Ryan Clark stuff right now. I apologize.
Yeah, that's what
I didn't do my research.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's so I didn't care either way who was on the. They lost to Carver. Carver gonna win the region. Columbus gonna make the playoff. Whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Columbus High probably win state in baseball. But my thing, like when baseball season come around and the Carver-Spencer rivalry and Columbus win the region, y'all gonna put whoever win the.
Yeah.
You said
we listen. Let's just clear this up.
But I apologize. I genuinely apologize.
Yeah. You ain't got to apologize because
I do. I want folk to tune in. I want folk to come on. So they be like, nah, they such and such favorite.
Oh yeah,
I love all y'all.
They've already called
no
us.
Y'all sorry or not.
We were favoring Carver and all that stuff there, but we give Carver. We talk about Carver. We covered a lot of Carver games, but we be bashing the. We be getting light into them Carver fans because. I'm gonna tell you just like this, Tim Woodson. While you on here talking about, I look like an offensive lineman with this jersey on.
You and offensive lineman on. That's why I asked him where you got the number from.
You and Adam Denson. Adam Denson. I didn't think you were two-faced like that. But
they ain't had number 2.
Go ahead on.
They ain't had no single-digit number.
Don't worry about it, man. I wanted this.
That number's not even a track.
That's what I wanted. This is him fit good. So listen here. What I'm saying to you is this right here. We went down. We talked about them Carver fans. We challenged them. And again, I even said this on our broadcast on Friday night. When something scored, what did I say? Carver, somebody, whoever's looking at this game, you need to call somebody at this game and tell them to get up and cheer for these boys because this is the drive that they need you. Yeah. We watched them in the stand. They were there, but we can hear something, people. Yeah. Oh, they were crunk the whole game.
You know, they were right up under, but
you know, you can see people standing up across the other side if they were standing up. Those something people stood up in the ring. Man, listen, it was so bad out there with them folks so hyped for that game. Yeah. They had senior night, man, people out there with suits on with no
clean 3-piece suit.
That sharp. And
I'm talking about the old Steve Harvey big suit.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Somebody tried to give a joke of the rain umbrella. He said, man, I don't need no umbrella. Too sharp. Y'all trying to cover up my outfit. so again, man. Yeah, but I'm just saying we want them. We ride Carver fans probably harder than anybody about it. Yeah, we
feel like they spoiled.
They spoiled.
Like they only want to show up. Now, righteously, Columbus, you know, that 706, they pulled up down there Friday night. They had them stands. They had them stands packed. But we want to see it at the crib too.
Exactly.
You can fill up older Spencer. You know what I mean? Playoff time come around, they ain't gonna. You know, I've always said that.
Who Carver got next?
They got a bye this week.
I'm talking about next. Who's the next game? Anybody know?
Some Rudy Pool. It's something local. Yeah. So they talking about probably just sitting them.
They got to play Jordan.
Got the bye. Yep.
Fill up the stand when y'all play Jordan. That's what I want to see.
I don't want to see that. We need to buy too.
Yeah, man. Everybody need to buy, but and again, like I said, I heard you say this. We always talking about these teams. We want to see all these teams do well. I heard you say it on your live, man. How we wish we can cover that Jordan versus Hardaway game.
Yeah, because somebody gonna win.
Somebody gonna win, and Hardaway has had some success, but 5 years.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull for Jordan.
Want Jordan to win
like straight. I'm gonna pull for Jordan.
I'm running straight out the booth.
Yeah,
going on the field with the kids.
Down the goal post
with the kids. Be right there.
You can jump up there and get that goal pole down.
Nah, I can climb up there now. I know how to climb the fence.
Like that. But look, man, well, we'll come back. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back, talk about the game of the week this week. Shaw versus Spencer, my alma mater.
Awful.
Basketball season, Shaw.
Yeah.
Basketball season, we'll try again next year.
I'm telling you. Hey, listen. Hey, Doc, that man here talking about, what you say, they ain't had no good luck since what?
Since they put that red in them uniforms. Flowers we ain't never had no red in no uniform. Well, we had 2 colors, black and white. Mm-hmm. And if he was feeling fancy, well, we'll put a little silver in there. But 9 times out of 10, he wasn't feeling that fancy.
Wasn't feeling that.
Nope. Man, we'll come out the wood, but we walking out the wood, all black. You don't hear nothing but chanting. Like a war call.
Well,
these folk done put red in, and we've been getting beat ever since.
They playing for pride now, but they're gonna take that break real quick.
Pride what?
You gotta play for some pride, man. We win a few games. At least you Spencer's a good team.
Yeah.
You can actually knock Spencer out of the playoff with a win.
You right.
Yeah. It's about some pride now. You playing to ruin other people's season because yours is already ruined.
Yeah. It will ruin Wheaton. Yeah, absolutely. You gonna get off my alma mater.
I'm sorry, sir.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Over 27 years of experience, Corey and his team proudly serves Georgia, Alabama, Florida, and Tennessee, offering auto, home, life, and small business insurance tailored just for you. A former football player and coach, Corey brings the same dedication to protecting what matters most. Call 706-569-1121 or visit Corey Lindsay State Farm, where you know you're not just a policy, you're family. Like a good neighbor, Corey Lindsay.
Yes, sir, man. And welcome back to the Midweek Hustle. I am your favorite commentator's favorite commentator, Ant Merritt, alongside my OG coach, Mike Woods. Mike, man, big game this week. Spencer versus Shaw, game of the week. Where's it going to be at this week?
Connect.
All right, so back at Connect. Real quick, before we do that, though, we do want to shout out a big game for undefeated Russell County this Friday night, taking on Pike Road, and that's going to be for Russell County's region title.
Yeah, because I'm sorry, I think I left off one. I think Russell County beat Stanhope Elmore last week.
Okay.
To remain undefeated. So my bad, Russell County. But yeah, that's going to be a huge game too.
So like a lot of y'all, if y'all not familiar with the area and wonder why Central and Russell County don't play two different classifications. Russell County 6A, Central being 7A. But I mean, Russell County the past couple of years, they really been building out there, man. I'm talking about. They are exciting to watch. But that quarterback, I wish I keep forgetting to ask that quarterback name because I really want to show that boy love. But he absolutely been going crazy.
I think we had a debate on the other day about best quarterback. He's probably the best quarterback in the area now. No, he's a senior. Yeah. They just said, I think Coach Bo was talking about it with Twin City. Coach Bo was talking about that he's a senior. Yeah. That's why he would give him the edge. We was talking about between him and what the box top assassin is doing over there at Carver High School. But again, quarterback at Central ain't too bad either.
Oh no, absolutely not, man. Little Cam Coleman, little brother. He's nothing but a junior. So Central's fairly young. Yeah. Also, so they'll have a lot of key pieces coming back next year. But they look poised to make a deep title run this year with them young guys. If they do, that's scary.
Hey, and again, I know we ain't been on it for a while. Central and Carver, now is the time. Everybody had a lot to say. Carver ain't winning. Carver ain't playing nobody. Nobody want to play. Gonna go see Carver. I have been one of the biggest. Hold on,
before we gonna get back to it. Shout out Derek Bowman, Bryson Riggin. That's his name. Quarterback in Russell County. Gotcha. Bryson Riggin. I had a chance to meet him a couple years ago. I mean, during the summer, he was out there training, and he was a lot younger than what he is now. I mean, super humble kid. So I just wanted to make sure he gets his flowers, even though he way over there in Russell County. But if y'all have a chance to see Russell County play, man, listen to me. Go check that boy out. He is one of them ones.
They say he's the real deal.
Yeah, my bad. But go ahead.
But again, the biggest thing what I'm saying, man, about all this stuff is that we're in a situation, going back to what I was my train of thought left, but what I was going to is that we're in a situation right here where we need to see, people talked all week about the Carver, who Carver played, they ain't playing nobody. It was a weekend, right. I had to go out and do me a, I don't do it many posts, but I'm getting like you now, I'm doing posts to try to shut it down. Like, hey, look, Carver came to, most of the time, you got to think about it. Carver got to play at least 17, no matter what. Right.
And Jarvis inherited this schedule now. The schedule was, everybody's still thinking Carver's going to be the one returning. The schedule normally gets made.
Already done. Already done. The schedule's already done. So Jarvis got to you get fined in high school football if you break contracts as well. So you can't do that. You can't break contracts. So this is what Jarvis Jones has said, that he wants the smoke. Right. And so what I'm saying to the community is that be like us. Call Central out, call Russell County out, call Troop out, hey, listen, there's enough. We talking about Russell County has become a pretty much a powerhouse over there. They're undefeated in 6A. Yeah. 6A, right? Yeah. Those schools can get together with Carver and say, man, let's get the communities, because we say we're Tri-City, get the communities a better game. And it ain't just on Carver to do it. Some of those other schools got to be doing. I've been rough on Carver for a long time, but when right is right and wrong is wrong. Jarvis Jones has said he ain't running, he ain't finna duck from nobody. Right. So Central High School, alumni and all that, tell Coach Nix, hey, we need to make that happen. Right. We need to start off with the Central versus Carver game. So that game need to be played. Now if Carver can play Lee like they always do and make it a real game, I would like to see that versus a scrimmage, because I would like to see them really playing to win versus they team gonna shut down. Just trying to work on some stuff.
Because I feel like Carver, like I said, Jarvis he inherited that schedule. Exactly. So with Carver being what we call it what it is, it's a weak region here with at 2A. With our local school, Carver get all the time. So I feel like they have to be tested outside of region play. It's not going to count toward anything, but playing them games early in the year. You know what I mean? But my dream ideal of the way it'll go is Carver win state, Central win state. beginning of the year in August, before Carver-Spencer game, or after, if each team need a tune-up, however you want to play it, and then them two teams play.
I agree with each team play a team, and then they come at it. You know, you get a chance. Alumni get a chance to go see their team play one time. That gives us a chance to sit the community to hype it up. Right. And can you imagine the alumni is coming back home for that game? If you give it to them now, they can start planning. They can start vacationing and doing all this stuff like that. Man, that thing can be just as big as if you Fort Valley Albany State.
And if you think about the alums that each school has,
yes, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm talking for Carver, Jasper St., Buckner, Rod Hood. And I think he was coaching over there at Central at one point.
Shoot.
But Rod Hood, Isaiah Crowell. Central, you got
Darryl
Justin
Jones,
Ross.
DJ, you got DJ, you got Nate Odoms, you got a lot of guys that came through and played at a high level.
EJ Williams, kid up there going crazy right now with Indiana. Big play
Ed King over there at Central, Bo Pete, James Joseph. You start talking about all these folks, man, that have played and they know football, they want football, they want their teams to play against better teams. It ain't just about the wins, they want to see. And what I'm saying to you is that now we bring college coaches into our community. Yeah. Other kids get known and get seen where they won't normally get seen.
Right.
We talked about Tay Watt's dad. Yeah. I didn't realize Chris was Tay's dad. But I remember that Alden was going to watch the Carver kid. Right. And I keep forgetting who it was. Somebody reminded me who it was the last time we talked about it. But Chris Shellings put on a show that night. He ended up getting a scholarship at Auburn University and then went on to play with the Cincinnati Bengals. So I'm telling you, if we bring those schools together, man, not only are the kids the big name kids, there's other kids on these teams, man, they get seen by these other schools because you're going to always have no mid-majors going to come around and hang around thinking they can pull off. So they might spot another kid that's good enough to play at another level. So again, it is important for this community, for all the people that get on social media want to talk about the schools and who ain't doing this. Hey, challenge Central, challenge Carver, challenge both of them to get together and make it work for us.
I mean, even Russell County. I mean, you leaving Russell County out. They undefeated right now. They can make a deep. Yeah, you did. You can. I'm just saying in general. I think people are forgetting to mention them in this area because they're playing ball over there right now.
If you talk to Cardinals 5 and them over there down there in Russell County, man, they know they've arrived. He gonna talk smack and talk junk as well. You know, unfortunately he's an Auburn fan. I don't know why. But anyway, that's another thing. But Cardinals 5 and them doing a good job, but with his youth program that he have and his 707 that he does, and he's trying to enhance that and keep those kids where he's from in Russell County. So now those kids don't have to run up to Central and play. Right. So when you start talking about you got in that area, Central and Russell County, dominating at their particular class, that means something. That's saying something. There's a lot of good football players at war. So
absolutely,
we can take our team over there, which is I'm from Phoenix City, but Carver can go across that water. They can mix it up sometimes and play, but they only have 3-4 spots. Yeah, because they got to play this tough region. I mean, I can say tough region. Yeah, they got to play all these region games that they're mandated to play until they change. And they get some of these teams out of the region. But they guaranteed they got to play 7 games with all the schools they have in that region. So it is what it is about that. But
we done went on a tangent, man. Game of the week, Spencer versus Shaw at Connect. Kickoff, 7 o'clock, pregame show at 6:45. You're going to be on your own, Mike, this week. Sir. I ain't going to be able to make this one.
Let the folk know you got to go, though.
Yeah, man, I'm headed up to my alma mater, man, University of North Alabama. My stomping grounds, where I, killed the competition humbly. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they bring me back to host an event Friday night for homecoming. So I'm going to do that. I'll go up there, handle that. I'll be back early Saturday morning because got to host something here in Columbus Saturday, man. So, busy. But I mean, I know you're gonna hold it down, man.
Yeah, we're gonna have the legendary Michael Soul in there with us.
Oh man,
we're gonna get it done. He might bring a turntable ahead of time.
I'm telling you,
put some music on the turntable.
Yeah, they'll scratching and
mixing. Just playing some old school that K92.7 type music. That's my kind of stuff right there. So, but Michael Soul's gonna fill in, and we're gonna make it work, man. And we'll get back at it when you get back. So, but that's a Shaw game, man. You think y'all capable of beating Spencer?
Oh, absolutely. Now, if everybody locked in, now I don't know what's going on over there. Behind the scenes, I don't really You know, I don't get in family business.
Hey, Adam Denson, talk about my jersey. What's going on at Shaw, buddy? That's what you need to be talking about. Man. You talk about that. You film all the games. You the daddy. Yeah, talk about that.
Yeah, shout out Denson. He said they didn't got the red. Yeah, they didn't say they got the red eye. You know, so they back to the black and white, man. They just got to get back to Shaw football though. Like it was, man. I don't know what they got to do. I don't know if it's internal.
I don't know. I don't mean to cut you off, but I know last year, man, we talked about how talented they were. Yeah. We talked about how young they were, and all this stuff. And we said toward the end of the season, we can't use young no more.
Right.
And the beginning of the season, we expected more.
Right.
We expect. If anybody had told me Shaw was going to be 1-6 now, 1-5, I would have said, man, you going crazy. That's a talented group of kids out there, yeah. and again, you don't know, you know. I like Johnny. Well, I don't know. You know, he might have some injuries that we don't know about, internal stuff. And, you know, once the kids shut down, you know, ain't nothing the coach can do. So you don't never know what's going on inside the personal program. But I do know this: they can start playing spoiler now.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
They can mess up some people's season now.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't nothing that a coach should or really can say to motivate. I've never been like that. I was always self-motivated. You know what I'm saying? Wanted to play for the guy next to me on my left and my right, and that's how it was. You know what I mean? So, and that's how they got to be. Because it ain't nothing this coach can say to you now. You halfway through the season that ain't been said during the summer, ain't been said game 1, game 2. Now everything's gonna play. It got to be on you. You got to search within yourself and want it. They can't want it for you.
Other than that, and you said a mouthful there, but other than that, what do you think, being locked in, most important, what you're talking about, but what do you think on the field, schematic-wise, Shaw has to do in order to get this victory against Spencer? We've seen both teams play, so what do you think needs to do happen?
Put pressure on Fudge. Like that's where it starts at. I mean, Spencer has a run game, but I don't think they rely on it. You know, they like to run a lot of spread. You know, and stretch the field with them receivers. I just seen Couch. I think Couch is top 50 in the state in receiving yards. You know, I think he's number 1 in the city. You know, so that's the go-to guy. I think the only senior receiver they have transferred from Carver, so he's well experienced, used to winning, so he understands what it takes. Fudge understands what it takes. He's been in that big game and played in the Heritage Bowl Classic 2 years now. You know, so him trying to figure out a way to rattle Fudge, put that pressure on him, I feel like that's going to be the way Shaw has to win.
Yeah, I kind of agree because we always talk about that. I think Spencer has somewhat a run game. I think sometimes, me personally, I think they rely on the pass a whole lot more than they need to. They got to establish that run game so they can, because they don't have the weapons that they had last year on the outside. They still have Fudge at the quarterback spot. Right. But the weapons that they had on the outside was a whole lot better last year.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, overall, than what they have this year. You know, you had veterans. Not saying that the kids are not talented, but you had a lot of more veterans. And when you lose all that, you know, it takes away from, you know, those guys used to going to 7-on-7 camps. They're running out. They know he know how those guys going to come out of their routes and all that stuff. You got to get acclimated to all that stuff there. I think, again, I agree with you. I think they got to put pressure on Fudge and make him uncomfortable. Whatever, but and I think Shaw has a chance to do that. Now, the last game we covered with Shaw, Otis Stevens got hurt. Do we know whether or not was that a series or is he back?
Yeah, I'm not even sure. You know, we had
he going to play a major role in that defensive front that Shaw has, and whether or not they can even think about putting pressure.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
Coach K gonna get that ball out fast. He's gonna get that ball out fast. What I think this is a game on the flip side of it. What I think that Spencer cannot look at that 1-6 record of Shaw. Yeah. And they got to go in and play because now they're playing for something. You know, Absolutely. They're playing for something because, again, we joke about it, but Columbus High is a pretty good team. Yeah. And if they can get the ball on the other side of the field, we saw what kind of field goal kicker they got. Oh, yeah. You know, so, you know, and it's just like the game that Spencer had against Sumter. I don't believe that Sumter's that much better than Spencer. No. But when you turn the ball over and you do the things, you self-inflicted wounds that you did against them, that can happen. If you do that, you can get beat, and that's why I say I'm gonna give Columbus a shot at that game. But back to this game, I just think that Shaw has to get pressure. They're missing. We have not talked about this. But one of the kids that came along very well last year on the defensive side of the ball, Thrasher. They're missing him at the linebacker spot. I talked about him last year a lot, and I don't know what happened with him, whatever. But he hadn't played none this year with Shaw, but he did a great job at the linebacker spot last year. So the defense for Shaw gonna need to control this game and force Spencer into some of those unfortunate turnovers like they had against Sumter, and then give themselves a chance to win this game. But again, hopefully, I know that Coach Kegg is not gonna. He shouldn't have his kids should be prepared for this moment, because they lose this game, it can cause them a whole lot of problems for the playoffs.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm looking forward. I'll be tuned in as much as I can, watching just to see what adjustments Shaw has made from early in the year. Star linebacker for Spencer. Love to watch him play, man. He's a tackling machine, number one. CJ Star, man, if y'all tune into the game or pull up to the game, watch number one in that middle for that Spencer defense. If you want to see what a ideal high school middle linebacker in this area looks like, look no further than the number one that on that Spencer defense, sideline to sideline.
Very humble kid. Yeah. I know. Seemed like every play we were calling out his name. With 15 yards down the field or in the backfield. Right. He was somewhere near that ball. He hawks that ball, man. So Spencer has some, just like Shaw, Spencer has some talented young men. Monye just got back from injury. So, that America Something was the first game that Kegg said he was fully healthy. Yeah. Like I said, those self-inflicted wounds, man, that I don't think that game ever got to be where it needed to be, because he was expecting better result, because on the field we talked about, one of the things he talked about, he said, man, we'll get past this one. Hopefully it'll be a rematch, because we, talking with Sherry Harris, who's the girls basketball coach down at America Sumter County. Yeah. She made a great point. There's no way that Sumter County and Carver should be on the same side for state playoff bracket.
You're right.
There's no way Georgia High School Association, whoever's over it, and there's no way that you put America Sumter. There's no way you look at it that America Sumter should be number 9th ranked after they just played the number 1 team in the state. Right. Had them beat. So give people, don't make these decisions where political decisions. Yeah. Put this thing the right way. And again, I think that's going back to my point. That was what Kegg was hoping for. Yeah. That he can get past Sumter, and then he could be on the other side, and then hopefully it could be all Columbus state championship, because these guys can size up at 2A. They know what's going on in 2A. They know how good and talented they are. We saw how one-sided it was last year in the house that Nick Saban built. Yeah.
Throughout the whole playoffs, it wasn't one-sided. It wasn't even close.
You heard what I said? The house that Nick Saban built.
Man, and he done put it up for sale.
That's it.
He done put it up for sale. We've been renting out the pad 2 years, if I'm not mistaken.
That's it. So. And once again, y'all, we want to give a shout out to our sponsor, State Farm's insurance agent, Corey Lindsay. Corey's out there on the corner of J.R. Allen Parkway and Flat Rock Road, across the street from Midland Cummings. Get a lot of good food out there.
Yeah, man, absolutely. They done built up that north side so much. While we talking about Sumter County, man, shout out, I go by Duck Price, tuning in with us from Sumter County, man. I know he's been tuned in here. He was tuned in at that Spencer Sumter County guy. I remember in the comments, man. So, bro, shout out to you, man. Just tuning in, man.
But he was asking a question, though. You see the question he asked?
Welcome to the Midweek.
He said, "Who's
who fighting for that fourth spot in the region?"
It's gonna be between Spencer and Columbus High.
So you think that'll be them two on the flip?
Because right now, let's be real.
Carver Sumter,
and then Sumter gonna probably beat. I ain't gonna say probably. They're gonna beat Columbus High School. I'm praying, but they're gonna beat them, and then that Spencer Columbus game gonna go down to whoever wins gonna be 3rd and 4th. Yeah. If Spencer can do what they're supposed to do against Shaw, because I don't think they have anybody else to play in the region.
3 and 4. I mean, it's gonna determine about your seed. Then once you get that 3 and 4, So. And
I might be wrong. But I'm just gazing off of what's in my mind. I think that Shaw, that Carver, Carver. That Spencer Columbus game is gonna be a huge game for us. Who's the third and who's the fourth seed? Because right now we already know it's gonna be Carver 1 something to 2.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what it's gonna be. But man, you know, hey again, man, we enjoyed ourselves down there or something.
Oh yeah, man. Y'all showed major love, man. A lot of noise talking, but I mean,
but it was good.
Yeah.
It was,
and
that's
it was
what
good
you like,
energy.
man. Them people. That's what me when I like about people talking smack, and at the end of the day, man, they treat you like you went down at halftime and you got a chance to meet Kier's dad.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Shout out to Kier's dad.
Good people. Yeah. I met his mom when I first got to the stadium. She hooked me up with a something T-shirt and all that stuff there. So the folk were good people, man. Yeah. And then what? Get back on something. Get off this. My son said, "Man, I'm tell you, I ain't never seen no concession stand like that. They got macaroni, cheese, collard greens for the concession stand. Man, and we looked over there, man. That concession stand was
that line was jumping
the whole time.
Jumping like a trampoline park.
Them folks was selling full course meals over there with barbecue. Yeah, so everything. So them turkey legs was turkey legs was something else. But anyway, man, go.
Yeah, man. So we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be back to wrap up this week of the Midweek Host. We'll talk college football. Just the landscape. The SEC is it's in shambles right now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
Roll Tide.
Man, he go Dogs.
Yeah, whatever.
Go Blue Devils.
Yeah, well, that's all right. Roll Tide. Go ahead. Take the break, man.
We'll be right back, man. Midweek Hustle.
Is there. With over 27 years of experience, Corey and his team proudly serves Georgia, Alabama, Florida, and Tennessee, offering auto, home, life, and small business insurance tailored just for you. A former football player and coach, Corey brings the same dedication to protecting what matters most. Call 706-569-1121 or visit Corey Lindsay State Farm, where you know you're not just a policy, you're family. Like a good neighbor, Corey Lindsay is there. With over 27 years of experience, Corey and his team proudly serves Georgia, Alabama, Florida, and Tennessee, offering.
Yes, sir, man, and welcome back to the Midweek Hustle. I am your favorite commentator's favorite commentator, Ant Merritt, alongside my OG, the coach, Mike Woods. Boy, college football. Man, wait, before we get into college football, shout out my oldest boy, and the Little League program, Twin City. They had their homecoming this past weekend. Money Boy was out there all day long filming the kids, man.
All day long.
But I'm talking about the setup out there was super, super dope. I'm talking about had bounce houses for the kids. Man, so much food out there. I mean, I'm talking about just the energy, the vibe. And I'm like, when I say they packed out the Ladonia Sports Complex, nowhere to park. Yeah. Like, I'm talking about, man, it was good energy. I believe all the age groups won except for one. I mean, so, that Twin City program is starting to build back up. Like, once we came in at 6U, we had all the age groups. And, it started to slide away to where we were the only ones. But, once we start winning those national championships, went on that title run, man, 3 national championships in 4 years, it made people want to come back into that travel ball. And they're not taking anything away from Rick. I know I talk a lot of noise, you know what I'm saying, back and forth. But my thing is I always want to see these babies succeed. Yeah. I just know the benefits of when you have those elite players here in this city. I personally feel like it's a bigger stage that they talents need to be showcased, and they need to feel that bigger stage.
And I agree with you wholeheartedly, and I like what y'all do with travel football.
Yeah.
I wish they would do the same thing with everything else in travel.
Right.
I ain't gonna say everything else in travel. The only sport in Columbus, Georgia, in Phoenix City, the Tri-City area, that people don't try to put the best talent together to go play everybody else is what sport?
Basketball.
We're gonna put about 25 different programs together. We're gonna go up and play the Atlanta teams and Atlanta programs. We're gonna take our best kids, and I'm telling you, it is a proven fact. When you put these kids together, it's amazing what y'all can do. You know, so man, you know, again, hey man, shout out to Doc, Money Boy TV, man. You guys need to go before we move on. Y'all need to go on to y'all Money Boy TV, TV.com. Create a profile. And it's about marking your kid. This guy, like Ant said, out there with all day at Twin City, doing this stuff, been covering this stuff for so long. Create your profile on Money Boy TV, and all you got to do is do that. It's the dynamics of what he's trying to do, man, and what he's doing. I get so tired. I used to get so tired of people saying negative things about people like him, trying to cover sports. You sitting in your home and you watching the Money Boy TV live stream, and you telling, hey, what the score? He got to tell you what the score is on the game because you sitting at home, you ain't paid your $10. But you don't realize I got to give you all the information you ask, and then you talk about me like a dog. So just keep it real, man. Y'all need to tune in to Money Boy TV. Y'all need to go to the website, create your profile for your kid. It is amazing for what Doc is trying to do. Help support us and his sponsors. I know Doc gonna say this, but if you got sponsors out there also, I mean, outside of what we do on Friday Night Football, but just for what he does for the community, man. There ain't nobody else doing what he's doing for the community, for the youth. You know, he's doing a great thing for the youth. So the youth, and everywhere you see him, parents, y'all need to make sure y'all reach out, build a profile on Money Boy TV, and go from there, man, so we can make it work. Yeah, absolutely, man. You know, no platform is too small. Just getting that child name out there. Exactly. You never know. You never know what eyes will see it and be able to take it from there. You know, but man, shout out to moneyboytv.com. Man, done wonders. You know what I'm saying? I tell you, man, we just in a day of age now. It's not. Like, radio is still cool, like, you know what I'm saying? But the younger generation, when you can follow and see and still tune in that way, it makes and that partnership that we did, difference. With the radio and Money Boy TV is amazing. So we able to still get those older people, people like me, older. Well, you ain't got to say all that, but seasoned. All that. You went too far now. You went too far. You can use whatever verbiage you want to use to make yourself feel good. Whatever, man. Whatever. When you got the people riding the car and they're chilling and whatever like that, they can. Yeah, that's all right. You like the hat. My dad. Don't worry about that. You got all that. You got in the car, man. You get in. You can tune in. You still can listen. You know, you listen to the game and you don't miss nothing because you're gonna still hear us. Right. But in the same sense, you know, we ain't telling nobody to put their cell phones up and log on to Money Boy TV while you drive. No, I don't want nobody have no wreck and none of that stuff. But you can hear it on the radio, and we try our best to put you there. Yeah. With our voices. And the crazy thing is now with so much technology and these smart TV, they'll run live from YouTube on YouTube Live. Where if you sitting at the house, man, you can put it up on the big screen. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't trying to watch it on your phone, like. And we've had a lot of people, 10,000, man. Hey, 10,000 this past week. Like, man, it's crazy that people will watch it on their TV, on YouTube TV, but they'll have it on their Facebook just to comment. Yeah. Like that, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like, hey, man, I'm watching on YouTube TV. I'm watching on YouTube on the TV at the house, but I'm just here on Facebook to comment. You know? And so, man, we appreciate y'all, man, and that love and support. So we couldn't do that with without y'all and without Money Boy TV. Hey, but before you one more thing, Mayo down there talking about the only thing them people had down there good was some funnel cake. Mayo out there saying himself. They had other good food down there, man. You just wasn't what you wanted, that funnel cake. Well, I thought he was at the fountain. That Perry Fountain. My boy. Yo, man, shout out Mayo, man. College football, man. Yes, let's talk this college ball. We'll let y'all get on y'all way. Boy, it's a crazy time right now. And I mean, not just SEC, but man, shout out to Thunderbird, the Big Ten as well. You know, with I don't know what Indiana got going on. I'm rooting for them because they got the young boy EJ Williams from Central. You know, he's up there. You know, one of the starting receivers up there. Shouts out to him. But right now, this SEC, man, it can go either way because you got so many teams with one loss. Have mercy. Jesus. But Alabama is the only undefeated in the conference. Say it. Golden State.
Y'all still got a way to go now. I'm sitting here trying to give y'all kudos and props, and here you gonna want to just talk crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna whoop them. Go ahead, but go ahead and talk about this.
Okay.
Go ahead, keep on.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying.
The only thing you're gonna do,
we got Tennessee.
Yeah, you gonna mess around and speak up a butt with them.
We finna whoop them.
Cause they beat the box shipping doors off y'all last year.
That was in Tennessee. They cheated, but it's all right. We ain't gonna talk about that. We talking about this year. You always want to bring up last year. Talk about this year. Yeah. We want to talk about this year. Tennessee. We got Tennessee. We gonna whoop them. Okay. But yeah, the SEC is loaded, man. I'm telling you, man. Every night, every day, people underestimate how good Missouri is.
Yeah,
them some good team, man. Yeah. You see how Auburn played Georgia.
Yeah,
I mean, I know people want to talk about cheating and all that stuff. Man, them people are human.
Man, listen. Let's discuss that first.
Yes, sir.
Like people want to say cheated, whatever. However you want to play it. Let's just say it wasn't a fumble.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say
that was a fumble. We're not going to even talk about that.
It was.
Now the only thing that I would say that was just straight up wrong. When Kirby called that timeout.
Man, he said they were clapping.
He said he was clapping.
He said they were clapping.
No, he said he was clapping.
No, Kirby said they was clapping.
Who was clapping?
The other team, the safety for Alabama.
So, but
he told the ref before the game, like, "Hey, watch them. They want to clap on Auburn's loud.
Okay,
Auburn, you know what I'm saying? So,
okay,
he told them before the game. So he was like, "Hey, timeout, but I'm not calling timeout."
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
The ref awarded him timeout. The ref should have cleared that up.
All right, but then they gave the timeout back. But okay, but we were still going to, like, the timeout didn't affect nothing.
Yeah, but you gave me time to reset because again, that play clock was down.
They were going to still get the snap out though.
I know. I'm not saying, but I'm saying they had a chance to regroup, call another play, or change the play if they didn't feel about it. We ain't gonna argue about it. I'm just saying. You still got a chance to stop Georgia. It ain't like they gave him a first down off that.
Exactly.
So I get that, but I'm just saying that I thought that was a big lie I've been told because it looked like he was calling timeout. It looked like he was doing that.
Yeah, he was telling them, but he was like they're clapping like to. So even if you got the inadvertent, because it's supposed to be a penalty.
Okay.
It's supposed to be a penalty for a delayed game on the defense.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? So, but let's just say Auburn didn't fumble. Auburn scored. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you would have reviewed it and you gave him a touchdown, you wasn't going to reverse the call to a fumble.
Exactly.
All right, so Auburn scores. They don't do nothing in the second half.
Absolutely.
We still went from the 1 yard line and went down and kicked the field goal before the half.
Mm-hmm.
Now, even if you give them that touchdown, we win 20-17. Auburn had 40 yards of total offense in the second half. 40. Our Twin City 8, you had more total yard than that in the first quarter.
That's a shot there, man. Them Auburn people.
Wow. What we talking about? 40 yards. You are a college. You know what? We'll call it spades, but you are a college professional team because y'all getting paid. Not y'all professional athletes.
You got really running back though.
He got rid. I ain't gonna say he got rid of himself. If y'all don't know the story, I can't think of his name. So the kid, he feel like he's not getting used how he should be used. He asked for a red shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Freeze said, "Nah, we ain't doing that. Like it's either you with us or you not." So they released him. Now you only have 5 years of college eligibility if you take a red shirt year. Mm-hmm. If you don't red shirt, then all you got is 4 years.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So I can understand him feeling like he not getting enough playing time, but he wanted to stay at Auburn. He wanted to stay there and just wait his turn.
Yeah.
But now he ain't gonna do much jump in the portal.
Man, these bull puppet fans become familiar with. But go ahead on.
Yeah.
Man, we talking about Auburn. We ain't talking about the bull puppet this time.
Yeah. So even if they score, we win 20-17 because you don't do nothing in the second half. Kind of like Alabama did when they played up. But so you get 40 yards of offense in the second half, Auburn. You still lose 20-17.
Hey man, I ain't have a dog in the fight. I was just telling my son don't commit suicide in the back room.
Your son an Auburn fan?
No, I'm talking about your bull puppet fan.
I know.
Wait a minute. Hold on. We're not zooming past that. How?
What you mean?
How?
They were losing. Y'all were losing.
No. How is he a Georgia fan?
He ain't got
his dad and
His mama is.
No, she split down the middle. She knows she like winners. And my wife like winners, so she's not gonna go for a loser.
So who your
she'll
wife
flip on you in a minute.
Who your wife call it team?
Whichever one of them win, Georgia or Alabama. She'll flip.
Okay.
She ain't looking at this, so I can talk about her. Okay. She very two-faced. She's two-faced and she gonna flip. She gonna change up on every time. She don't care.
They gonna screenshot.
Whoever win, that's which one she gonna go with. But I'm just telling you, I was wanting Georgia to win because I didn't want my son, Michael Jr., to have he had separated himself from us and went in his room. I'm like, I'm going knocking on the door, checking on him. I'm all right, Dad. I'm all right. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna make sure the man all right.
No.
So I was praying for Georgia to win because I love my kid.
Yeah.
I ain't want that to happen to him. You know what I'm saying? Then Danella boy on here talking about some go dogs. They go ahead on Danella. Ain't nobody worried about all that. But we go ahead on about the rest of the SEC.
Rest of the SEC, man. So you got Oklahoma now with one loss, just lost to Texas. Texas lost to Florida. Florida ain't really beat, but I called that game. I said I think Florida would beat Texas. But that's just what you get week in and week out in the SEC.
SEC, man.
You know, I think A&M LSU this week. A&M LSU this week. We got Ole Miss. So you got like 3 top 10.
We got
Tennessee. You know what I mean? So I think Tennessee only got 1 loss in the conference. So Ole Miss undefeated in the conference. Texas A&M still undefeated. You know what I mean? So but it can be a big shakeup any kind of way. Y'all still got to play LSU. And I think they come to y'all.
Yeah.
They come to y'all.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
On somebody we got to play.
No parts of Death Valley
on the road is them birds.
South Carolina.
No. I'm talking about Auburn, you know, Waffle Court.
Oh, okay.
They got a bird.
And you know they gonna play y'all tough.
Man, that's all right. But I ain't never seen a school with a bird. He flew into the window and got a concussion. Auburn bird, they let him out the window and he flew into the. It's on YouTube now.
No,
this is the guy him too. Man, I ain't making this up. Man flew out the window and then he ran into the. He flew out where he's supposed to fly out and ran into the press box window. Boom, had a concussion. He was flying around at people. That's what happens. So, you know what I'm saying? We don't have to worry about that over there, Alabama. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to worry about that. But yeah, I think, you're right. Auburn gonna play Alabama tough. Tennessee is gonna be a gauntlet, man. Yeah. And I looked at the schedule and I said, where are the easy games? There's no easy game.
And that's what I try to.
One easy game, a mid-major somewhere down in between that Auburn game, but that's it.
Yeah, I mean it's just it's rough, and I believe 1 and 2, Ohio State and Miami. If I'm not mistaken, because Ohio State don't play Indiana unless it's in the conference championship, and then Miami, neither one of them have no more ranked opponents
and
the rest of the way.
And that's why I agree when they said it. You can say whatever you want to say about the SEC, but the SEC is a gauntlet, man. It is. Especially you add Oklahoma and Texas,
and you add in games now with the playoff. I'm telling y'all what I know. When you play a rigorous schedule like that physical type ball in the SEC, it does.
Yeah, but
it absolutely does. I'm telling y'all what I know. Like, and it's just, you're never gonna be 100%.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna be dealing with knick-knack injuries throughout the year until that offseason, until you're really able to sit back and let your body rest. So it's just gonna be who is the strongest team, and it's not just
or
SEC.
the most healthy team down the end. We get, just like this week, we got Jam. Got a concussion. I don't know whether or not he's going to be able to play.
He got put to sleep.
Yeah, I mean, and then Meadows, a big. I mean, our receivers, Ryan Williams ain't 100%. He had 0 catches this week. He just out there as a decoy the whole week. So he had 0 catches and 1 target. So and they try to, these guys try to hide the fact that some of these kids are hurt because these teams, you know how it is. You get a chance to scheme against that. Okay, they ain't got him. We can double up on this cat right here. But you don't never know. So again, man, I think that SEC is something else, man. I used to question they just add all them Ole Miss and all those teams, and with this money now,
it
can change the dynamics of all this stuff.
Funderburg said Ohio State still have to beat Michigan. I mean, that's a rivalry, so that's gonna play it tough. But I think with Michigan losing this past week, they not ranked no more. You know what I'm saying? So
again,
that's
how do you. When you get a team like a Michigan or something like that playing those games, that's my biggest thing with that. You make sure that you playing for something,
right?
You ain't playing for nothing else, but I got a chance to ruin some things for Ohio State and stuff like that. So again, I just think that any of those teams gonna have a hard time. Ohio State, all of them, Oregon, they're gonna have a hard time with the SEC. So we'll get it out, man. Hey.
All right, so before we wrap up for this week episode. Let's do a predict. We'll do 2 predictions. We'll do score prediction for Spencer Shaw, and then prediction of who you think gonna represent the SEC 2 teams in the SEC championship.
All right.
So Spencer Shaw for what
Spencer
you got?
Shaw, Spencer 35, Shaw 14.
Boy, the disrespect is crazy.
Spencer 35, Shaw 14.
Disrespect.
Spencer got to get some get back, man. They got that dog mess whoop out them, get something to count. And they only had 2 weeks.
And it was self-inflicted. It was
a lot of stuff to think about it. So they got to go out to connect So it's almost going to be like a home game for Shaw.
Yeah.
Shaw fans need to show, because again, you know, you're playing for something. So 35-14 Spencer.
35-14.
What you got?
Both teams being off this past week, I think they had a chance to regroup, get back to the drawing board. I'm going Shaw 24-17. My alma mater bounced back and
24-17.
24-17.
Shaw. Go ahead, man. All right. I'm gonna let you stay. I'm gonna let
y'all remember that 24-17 Shaw, and then SEC. Right now, if you had to pick today, who do you think is going to represent the SEC? Because remember, it's not an East and West no more. You know what I'm saying? So who do you think is going to be in the bins that first weekend in December playing for the SEC?
Well, I know Bama going to be there. It's just a matter of who it else. Now, who I want? Them bull puppets.
There you go.
I really want them bull puppets again. I like seeing them bull puppet cry. Hey, Doc, you ain't never seen that little bit of puppet. That bull puppet about that high. And the eyes started watering, man, he showed, man, I can't wait. I'm cheering for the bull puppets to win. I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose. Because I know what's going to happen on the outside. We're going to win. We're gonna be one of those teams.
All right, so it's a lot of things that can just go crazy. I want it to be Georgia and Bama. But in order for us to be, I think we're going to need some help. You know, even if y'all lose one conference game, then you talking about a whole tiebreaker shakeup with Tennessee.
Man, you want to get back?
Yeah, Georgia do.
Want to get back? Yeah. Man,
I'm gonna bet with Georgia. I'm gonna bet with Georgia again.
Look, man, y'all are 1-10 versus Bama. Do you understand? I'm looking at y'all are 1-10 against Bama. Why do you keep want to go mess with people, man? Leave them folks alone, man.
Man, we want to get back.
Go ahead.
All right, so. I feel like if Alabama slips somewhere and drops one, let's just say y'all lose this weekend to Tennessee.
South Carolina's a scary game.
Y'all go to South Carolina.
Yeah, South Carolina's a scary game. That's one. Tennessee, we're going to whoop Tennessee.
Everybody need to be healthy. Yeah. Well, I'm going to just a crazy scenario.
You just say one game we're going to lose.
Yeah, we'll just say, you say y'all lose to Tennessee. We beat Tennessee head to head. Y'all beat us head to head. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know how that'll play out.
That's why we got to beat Tennessee.
We kind of control our own destiny for the most part, but we'll need Texas A&M to still lose because we still play Ole Miss, who undefeated. And we still got Texas, so we can get them their second loss, get them their first loss. We'll beat them head to head.
Yeah,
but we're gonna need some help somewhere for somebody to beat A&M, and I think A&M and LSU play each other, and A&M got to go to LSU. So, man, it can. See how it go, but I'm hoping it's Georgia Bama in the bins.
Yeah, Georgia Bama in the house that Nick Saban built.
And
what's gonna happen?
Georgia gonna win.
We'll wait till you get there, because I don't think y'all might not even make it. They already we selling tickets. We already start selling tickets. You can buy your ticket online at Alabama for the Mercedes-Benz for the SEC championship. We're gonna be there.
Sugar Bowl.
It used to be the Sugar Bowl. But the SEC championship, we're gonna be there.
Before we wrap up and get out of here, let me tell y'all. If Bama lose any game before that SEC championship, you are not going to want to miss that following episode of the Midweek Hustle. Y'all better win out the way you up here selling out, Mike.
We're going to win.
Okay.
I agree. Right. Listen. I agree with you. We might lose one.
Oh, no. You're not allowed.
I said that the South Carolina's a scary game to me because. But what I'm saying to you, we're going to be in the SEC championship.
You hope?
No, ain't no hoping that. I ain't no hoping in that.
Now, I'm telling you that.
I'm hoping that we're going to go undefeated so we don't have to worry about that.
I'm telling you, if y'all lose Saturday, y'all will lose another one. If y'all lose Saturday,
if a bullfrog had a glass booty, what would happen? Come on, man. Ain't no ifing, man. We ain't losing, man.
All right.
They have to lose against Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma?
Man, that horse gonna fall off the when they went out there, he gonna fall off the carriage. Them folk gonna fall off the carriage when we gonna whoop them to death, man. We ain't worried about none of these folk, man. Come in, get on close out, man.
We out here, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in once again, man. The Midweek Hustle. Shout out our sponsor.
I shout out our sponsor again, the one and only State Farm insurance agent, Mr. Corey Lindsay.
Yes,
y'all,
sir.
he's on the corner of J.R. Allen Parkway and Flat Rock Road, across the street from the Midland Cummings. So you can go out there, get you some insurance, and get some good food right afterwards. Corey's been doing this stuff for a long time, man, since 2004. 27 years of experience. You can get a bundle pack, everything. State Farm agent, young brother Corey Lindsay, man. Go out there and support him, man, and that's what it is.
Yeah, man. So That's it for the midweek hustle, man. Make sure y'all tune in this Friday night, game of the week, Spencer versus Shaw. I'll be absent, but my coach Mike Woods, man, him and Michael Soul, the Mike and Mike show.
That's it.
Friday night, but they will do the thing. And man, we'll be back next week, midweek hustle. Spencer versus Shaw this week, man, and the whole slate of SEC games Saturday, man. So we'll have a lot to talk about next week. Until next week, man, or until Friday with Mike and Mike, man, I am your favorite commentator, Ant Merritt, alongside my OG, the coach, Mike Wood. And we'll see y'all next week.
We out of here.
Auto, home, life, and small business insurance, tailored just for you. A former football player and coach, Corey brings the same dedication to protecting what matters most. Call 706-569-1121 or visit Corey Lindsay State Farm, where you know you're not just a policy, you're family. Like a good neighbor, Corey Lindsay is there. With over 27 years of experience, Corey and his team proudly serves Georgia, Alabama, Florida, and Tennessee, offering auto, home, life, and small business insurance, tailored just for you. A former football player and coach, Corey brings the same dedication to protecting what matters most. Call 706-569-1121 or visit Corey Lindsay State Farm, where you know you're not just a policy, you're family. Like a good neighbor, Corey Lindsay is there. With over 27 years of experience, Corey and his team proudly serves Georgia, Alabama, Florida, and Tennessee, offering auto, home, life, and small business insurance, tailored just for you. A former football player and coach, Corey brings the same dedication to protect.